So there's something called the Talisman Effect, and this is basically how we create with our energy. We are creative beings, and so we basically condition things to be a certain way through our thoughts, intentions, our words, and things like that. So, say if you had like a lucky mascot at school or something, like say you're doing your exams, you'd have a little teddy bear that's good luck or something. So when you have these like lucky mascots, they are lucky because you imbue them with that energy of being lucky. You believe they're lucky and you put this energy on them to be lucky. And so then they become lucky because you have created that thing to be lucky through your energy that you've put on them. And so we can do this with people. You can, whatever you call someone, whatever you think about someone, they basically get that energy sent to them from you. You create them to be that way. So say if you've like a driver's gone past you and they've overtaken you and you're like, oh, what a D-I-C-K, yeah. You're like, oh, what a dick. What a dick like this. As they go past, what happens is you've put that energy on them of being that way, of being a dick. And then what happens is when they're like next, like see someone when they're next walking through town, say if they meet someone new, the new person like meets them and they just get some sense that this guy's a dick and they don't know why, they just feel like he is. And then they put it on him even more. And so what happens is the original energy you put on that person to be a certain way, it builds and builds, and then they become more and more that way. And it's not only that the energy of them reads that way, but it means it actually makes them start behaving that way. And so words and intentions and thoughts and stuff, they hold a lot of power. You can call someone stupid and then they do something stupid, and that's how it works. We imbue each other with energy because we create with our words, our thoughts, our intentions. And when you call people things, when you believe that a mascot is lucky, it's called the Talisman Effect. That object becomes the object that object becomes the energy that you've conditioned it with. And it's also the same with like thinking that someone is beautiful. And this is quite funny because like good looking people get positive energy sent to them all the time because people see them in the street and go, oh, they're good looking. Now, sometimes you can get jealous people who send them negative energy, but mostly people see them and go, okay, they're good looking. They give them that energy of being good looking. And then more and more people think they're even more good looking because they get imbued with this energy of being good looking. And so you become what people think of you. And this is why people talk about fake it before you make it. If you want people to think, or forget, if you want to be rich or you want to be like a famous someone, yeah, what you need to do is dress like you're rich or dress like you're a real stylish famous someone, because what happens is people see you and they think automatically that you are that person. They think that you must be rich because they see you that way, and it's kind of like this silly game that we have to play. And not everyone falls under these stereotypes, but the way that the world is at the minute, a lot of people do judge off appearance and what they see on the outside. And even like say on your Instagram profile, if you're posting yourself with like mega nice cars, people will probably think that you've somehow got those cars or you're rich. And so people say, oh, don't hide behind like this false persona, be yourself. And that is true. But you can play this game a little bit and try and like dress to become the person you want to be, speak to become the person you want to be, like act to become the person you want to be. And eventually you believe it yourself and people start to perceive you that way, and then they will start to condition you that way, and then you find it easier to become that way because you already have been imbued with all the energy to be that way. And so like the energy, once you have that energy in you and around you, it manifests for you to become more like that. It's a talisman effect. It's cool and it's kind of not at the same time. It depends on what people think about you. But if people do send you negative energy and they think you're a certain way that you don't want to be, then you can just cancel and delete any negative energy that's been cast your way. So I just say, I instantly delete all negative energy that's been cast on me. And there you go.